Ladies and gentlemen, let us bid a fond farewell to the 20th century. Those were the days. And now, the year is 20-something, and will be for a long while. A new century, a new millennium. Are you getting used to not saying 19 at the start of the year? Not only a year and a century and a millennium, but a whole new everything has begun. But we will still have the legacy of the 20th century to savor. Let us remember it fondly. At the start of the 20th century, Queen Victoria was still on the throne. It was a time when songwriters were a worthless crew of vagabonds. Composers, on the other hand, were able to give the world something of value, of beauty. Did I say give? Sir Arthur Sullivan was knighted by the Queen, but was always having to write music for money. William S. Gilbert, on the other hand, could write what and whenever he pleased, and he was just the hack who wrote the words. Gradually, however, times were a-changing, and just before she died, Victoria was persuaded to bestow the accolade upon him too. Perhaps she saw the joke at last, and was amused.
Down to the bank with girlish glee. Three little maids from school. Everything is a source of fun. Nobody's safe when we can't hold none. Life is a joke that's just begun. Three little maids from school. Three little maids who all unwary come from a ladies' seminary, free from exchangers tutelary. Three little maids from school. Three little maids from school. Little maid is a bright young girl. Two little maids in attendance come. Three little maids in total sum. Three little maids from school. From three little maids take one away. Two little maids remain and they won't have to wait very long, they say. Three little maids from school. Three little maids from school. Three little maids who all unwary come from a ladies' seminary, free from exchangers tutelary. Three little maids from school. Three little maids from school.
The century started to ease itself in, still trying on to the traditions, the innocence, if you like, of the 1800s. Women had yet to get the vote, many of them not really knowing what that was, not knowing very much at all, which meant that when they finally achieved the ambition of all women in those days, marrying a man, they were in for a few surprises.
I was never kissed before in that kind of way. Anymore, I should go away. We must have my heart. With you will remain. Never kissed before.
decade passed, and the fairer sex, as they were then known, started to become more militant. with their demands for female suffrage. The women were on the march. Unfortunately, they were not the only ones. There were anarchists, communists, and all other sorts of ists lurking in the woodwork, all intent on causing trouble in what had seemed hitherto an orderly world. This was the age which produced the Soviet Union, although no one thought that would come to anything. After all, what could a few peasants in a remote part of the world do? Not a lot. Of course, 100 million is hardly a few, is it? In the Balkans, at Sarajevo, Archduke Franz Ferdinand was assassinated, and before the voices of reason could do anything to stop it, all of Europe was mobilized and embroiled in fighting. The war to end all wars started, and it would not be until the decade had almost passed that it would end. But there is nothing quite like a good war for producing a plethora of patriotic songs.
The Army and the Navy need attention. The outlook isn't healthy, you'd admit. But I've got this perfect dream of a new recruiting scheme that I believe is absolutely it. If only other girls would do as I do, I believe that we can manage it alone. For eternal suitors from me set the sailor and the Tommy. I've an army and a navy of me own. On Sunday I go out with a soldier. Monday I'm taken by a town. On Tuesday I'm out with a baby boy scout. On Wednesday I'm good zone. Thursday I dig out with a starting. Friday the captain of a crew. But on Saturday I'm willing if you'll only take me shilling to make a man of any one of you. I teach the tenderfoot to face the powder. It gives an extra lustre to me skin. And I show the raw recruits how to give and shake salute. So when I'm presenting arms, he's falling in. Oh, it makes you almost proud to be a woman when you make a strapping shoulder of a kid. And he said you put me through it, though I didn't want to do it, but you made me go and love you, so I did. On Sunday I go out with a rose, Monday a rifleman free. On Tuesday
somewhat belated entry of the United States into the war, it was soon over, and the coming of peace assured that the most marvelous decade of the century would now occur. Some may argue that the 50s, when we never had it so good, deserves this sobriquet. But the 20s brought a new feeling of freedom. Women were emancipated. The flappers arrived on the scene, and every effort was made to move away from the horrors of the trenches. In America, some spoilsports tried to prohibit alcohol, but this only served to make people even more intent on enjoying themselves.